Guys, today we're going to look at putting together a chair. So I've got the X-Rocker Pro 2.1. It's got the speakers in the back, controls on the side, and the subwoofer in the back. So this is the one that has the pedestal on the bottom, and I'll show you the pedestal. It's right there. So I had an issue where the gas shock for the bottom kind of gave out on me. So this is what's left of the shock here. As you can see, I've disassembled it. So there's this little plastic grommet piece that goes down inside the top of the metal. Once you get it in the top of the metal piece, it rests inside of it. Well, this actually wore out around the edges, and the piston would rock back and forth, making a squeaking noise, and it was really terrible and aggravating. So I actually use the X-Rocker as a computer chair because I like the way it has the speakers built in and all that stuff. Armrests are pretty good height. Put this little thing here for my cables for my headphones and my mic. So what I've done is I've bought a roller chair base off of eBay. It's 42 bucks, and I'm going to reuse the original base mount for the original pedestal and gas shock. So I want to put that on, and what I want to do is, so the kit that I bought has a new shock, which is this guy here, and just remember when you buy these, they have a black cap on top that you want to take off first before you put this in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this piece here, put the gas shock in, remount it, and then put the base on. And I'm going to try to do this while holding the camera. This is my first how-to video. I've never really done this before, so I'm going to see how it goes. So I'm going to flip this guy over here. And you can see here we got the mounting holes. It says to the front. Also, our plate here has an arrow saying to the front. So we're just going to put this guy here, and I'm going to grab a couple screws here to get started so I can do this one-handed. So then we'll go ahead and stick this guy here, and as you can see, they have an Allen head screw with a washer that goes in. Let me get this guy started here. So when you're starting a screw on anything, you always want to start it by hand. Get it threaded a little bit. You don't want to go ahead and force it in with anything like a screwdriver or a drill. It's just going to strip your starting point. I'm going to start one down here, get it to the diagonal, and then go ahead and put these other ones in. Get these all started. And it's a good thing to leave each one loose, so if you have to adjust your bracket, it can adjust in and out to the back and the front a little bit. I want to make sure you get it as square as possible. You're lining everything up so you don't screw up your threads. So we're going to take our little Allen wrench here. This is a 7/32 Allen. Go ahead and just start turning these in. This one's already pretty tight. This one here you can see has a little bit of slack to it here. So we'll turn these in. Now I normally have a drill with a hex head, or an Allen head bit. I think the battery's dead right now, so we'll just do these by hand. We'll tighten these up. So yeah, you can see these are all pretty tight when I started. These bottom ones weren't as tight. You can see. Put them in there. So overall, this should be a pretty easy installation. I didn't find any forums of anyone putting this together like this, or any videos on YouTube. I decided I'd go ahead and make one because I think it's kind of odd that someone has these chairs and has never done this. I'm sure someone has, they just haven't documented it, but I thought I would go ahead and make a video and see what you guys thought. Tighten these up pretty good. 7/32 is my size. I'm not sure if they are all the same or if they vary. So I'll go ahead and put these together. Alright, so now we're going to grab our shock. So this is a, like I said, it says notice. Remove the black cap before you put it on. So generally this has an orange button here that you push in to ascend the shock so you can go up or down. This particular mount doesn't have the bar, and the mount that does have the bar, I'll have to machine it to actually fit the screws because they're not the same screw alignments. So I'll probably do that at a later time, but tonight I really want to sit in this chair, so I'm going to go ahead and put this together. If I machine the other bracket, I'll do a video on that too. But we'll just take this guy here, stick them in there, give it a little tap. It's in there pretty secure. So what we'll do now is we'll grab our star base, stick that guy on, get that on there. And it comes with these white rubber wheels. So we'll take these out of the pack here. Probably gonna be a bitch to put in this way. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to get these in. You want to put some force on them and get them to snap in. So I'm going to cut here and I'll snap these in real quick and I'll get it back to you. Alright, so I got the wheels on now. So we should be good to go. I'll flip this bad boy over and see what it looks like. I'll just set this little camera guy over here. There it is with the roller chair base on it. Let's take a seat here and see how it does. Oh yeah, that's good. It's much better. You can see it's sitting there and you can just recline back in a little bit. It's not too bad. It's not rocking back and forth like the other one did. It's not making any terrible squealing noises. So looks like that's a finished project. And I'll probably have some more how-to videos coming out soon on other things. So stay tuned.